last we've got a weather window and the river's in decent nick. It hasn't been, it's not been for a wee while. Monday morning, that's where we are just now. I think Friday evening this was running at 3 metres. So it'd been in the fields, it'd been over where Gordon's standing there. But it's dropped off nicely over the weekend. It's looking pretty good. It's still a wee bit higher than we're used to, but I think that might be a good thing. However, we are on a completely new bit of water. But it is a bit of water that I've been told numerous times to give a go. He says, you need to try this pool, you need to try this pool. I don't even know if we're on the right pool. I think we might be a wee bit above it. But we've heard good things about it, or I've heard good things about it. And in all fairness, it does look pretty good. It looks quite good above us as well, so I'm not too sure where to start here. Do we go further up, or do we just drop in here? But yeah, back in the Grayling, A Winter's Tale, Season 3, Episode 2. Episode 1, a bit of fluff chucking, didn't quite go to plan, but managed one fish. We're hoping to better that today. And my confidence is a lot higher because we're back on the old faithful float rods, trotting maggots, possibly trotting some worms. And it always gives me confidence. No. Setups are similar. I think Gordon's went for a fixed pool option. I'm sticking with my centre pin. Our shotting patterns are fairly similar. We'll go through those later on. But aye, let's get in here and see if we can get that £3 grayling. Officially, that £3 grayling. Yeah, looking forward to this. Yeah, we'll go for it. We'll just drop in here. There's a little croy just above here that creates a bit of a seam. It looks a wee bit bouldery, so I need to be careful getting in here. This is where I go for a swim. New bit of water and all that unfamiliarity. You could fish this from the bank, but I just like being in the water. I'm not going to go too far out. I just like the look of this little glide down here. Doesn't seem too bad underfoot. Pouch full of maggots. We'll start feeding a few initially. Not too sure what depth it gets to down here, so we'll start shallow, deepen it up a little bit until we just touch bottom. And that should be us, so yeah. It is nice to be back on the river with not a fly rod in sight. Right, we'll start with 2 maggots on the hook. And that first trot down is always quite exciting because frequently it'll produce a fish, or it'll produce a bite anyway. I'm looking forward to exploring this new stretch. I always find it far more satisfying getting a fish from a new bit of water. We tend to go back to areas that give us confidence, which is only natural, I suppose. But aye, a little bit of exploring, can't beat it. That float is trotting down there beautifully. I think the idea is just very, very slowly work our way down, because this all looks good for the next 100 yards or so. It looks pretty promising. It does seem to sort of deepen off in front of us a little bit, which is what we're looking for. inch my way out a wee bit further. Gordon's literally turned the camera off there. Next trot down, float slips away and we're in straight away. It doesn't feel like a big fish, but a fish from a new spot is just takes the pressure off straight away. And what I'm going to do is continue to feed maggots as I'm playing this fish. Try and keep them interested. Flying upstream. I'm not even sure if it's a grayling yet. It is a very small grayling. But hey, it's a fish. I doubt we'll waste too much time with him. We'll get him straight back and see if there's a bigger one in there. Yeah, good. That isn't the easiest to unhook. Rod in your mouth. But yeah, it's a fish. It's a small fish, but lovely little grayling though. That's a good sign. Good start.
Can I get fishing now?
Aye, crack on.
So Alex is off to a good start. I did have a fish on, briefly, albeit briefly, but the difference, the subtle differences is I'm fishing a fixed spool, the 14-foot rod, 15-foot rod is this, 15-foot rod. I went for a slightly bigger float. And one of the main differences is an Olivet. Just with the water being higher, I want to get the bait down really quick. And then the main difference is the hook bait. Medium, got a wee tub of medium and large, what are they called again? Dendrabinas on a size 14 wide gape hook. So that's produced a bite and a fish, but I lost it. Alex is on the maggots, had a fish. Now I'm a great believer in worms. Some folk might disagree, but I think you get bigger fish. And there's a famous angler from down south, Daniel Walcott. He catches some big grayling and that's what he uses. So who am I to argue? With a bit of luck, I can trot this through. And get a fish. But as Alex says, no, it's brilliant to be back in the water without a fly rod, that is. And one of the most important things when you're fishing, any kind of fishing, any style of fishing, any method, as long as you're fishing with confidence, your day's generally a lot better, isn't it? That bigger float, I'm able to see it a lot further as well. I hope they're a bite. Oh, that felt. And the good thing with the fixed spool is you can bring it in quicker. That's the downside of a centre pin. But the centre pin is lovely to use. I did bring mine with me, but I left it in the car. It's amazing the confidence difference. Although it's a new stretch, we've never fished this stretch before. As Alex says, the amount of people, one guy in particular has been on at Alex for years to fish it. But it's good to get off to a kind of good start. The confidence just went on the rise.
For now.
For now. We'll blank the rest of the day, but you see. Well, we've worked our way down this stretch. The bites have dried up. The worm and the maggot seem to be producing as many bites as the other, so we're going to try and get up this, well, I'm going to try and get up this bank. We'll make our way back up, and I think it's worthwhile coming through that wee run again where we had the fish, so fingers crossed I can get one to stick this time. It's 3 I've missed. The first one felt like a good one.
It's been a wee bit of a frustrating morning. Initial signs are pretty good. Small fish straight away. Then a couple of good fish for each of us, hooked and lost. And it just kind of puts the pressure on you a little bit to redeem yourself. But the bites have dried up. We've run through this pool a couple of times now. So I think it's maybe time to take a wander upstream. See what else is going on up there. Yeah. We're in search of redemption now. Pressure is on. Let's go. Well, we've just dropped down into a sort of slow, deep run here. And I'm into a better fish. Hooked it quite far down the run and I've hardly moved it. I hope we can land this one. We've lost a few, so it feels nice. Feels nice. But in much deeper water. And this one feels alright. I'll walk it in a little bit. Not seen it yet. It does feel nice. But it's been a while. It has been a while since we've we've had a nice grayling on, so we'll not get too excited. Not yet.
Hurry up, because
It's cold. It's really cold today.
Can we hold the camera still?
This is kind of taking my mind off it a little bit. Oof, big head shake.
Oh no.
Big head shake there. I don't want to do anything silly here, but look, it's not really doing anything, it's just slowly moving upstream. What size are we? It's probably about £2. I'm just getting overexcited, as I always do. Oh, here actually, that looks alright. It doesn't look bad. Yeah, that's a nice fish, I think. I'm just thinking about landing the fish. That's all I'm thinking about.
Where do you want me to go?
Stay there, it's fine. That's quite a nice one. He's over 2, well over 2. Nowhere near the £3 mark, but he's well over 2. In fact, we might weigh him for curiosity. Let's see what he goes. I'm going to say 2.5. Let's have a look. Oh, you see, there we go. That's actually a really nice fish. Biggest one I've had for a wee while. I've forgotten how to hold them, it's been that long. Let's just go along those lines. £2.10. Did feel a nice fish when I hooked it. She, a little female fish, she's in lovely condition. Absolutely stonking condition. A little photo maybe. If I can remember how to hold them, there we go.
Right.
And we'll get her back. That water is pretty cold. In fact, I'm going to take it out into a little bit of flow. Lovely. Right, we're officially, properly off the mark for our Winter's Tale Season 3.
Well, you are anyway.
I am anyway. That's good. I like this wee bit we're in here. Let's get back in and see if we can get another one. Looks like we finally landed on some fish. Trotting the floats down, kinda almost in sync. Gordon's kinda going down first, I'm just pushing in through behind him. He literally went right through, right over the top of this fish. Split second after my float disappears. I don't think this is a very big fish, this has got a small one. Yeah. We'll just deal with him quickly. There's a nice looking bit of water we're in now, so I have high hopes. Let's see if we can just do this kind of quickly. That's another pretty small little fish. We don't get many fish that size in this river. But I've said it with other species, it's nice to see smaller fish. He wasn't hanging about. It's nice to see smaller fish because it bodes well for the future of the river and all that. Nice one.
Alex has just literally returned that fish. I thought, mind little and often, keep the feed going in. Threw some maggots in, threw them right there, Alex.
Right over, right in my face.
I didn't do it on purpose, honest. But I'm into a fish. It feels good to get a Grayling to stick. See when you feel the bump and it get, well, that's not too bad. And it sticks and you just feel that head shake. That bend in that rod, isn't that lovely? Oh, that's hooked funny. Oh, come here. this hook kind of funny at it. Well, it's had a couple of pound anyway. I'm not going to bother about it. Keep them over the water. Lift them out for a quick photo. There we go. It's good to be back fishing for these. Absolute gorgeous.
They're not the easiest to hold, are they?
No, especially look, it's so cold. That's why it's good to do it over there in the water. Keep the fish in the water, keep it wet, keep it fresh, keep it safe, keep it happy. Really £3 that. Oh, I didn't get the 40 I wanted.
Oh, it's a cold one today. There's been a northerly wind belting down the back of us all day today, and it's really made it a bit on the cold side. But we've not really... Oh, fish. I was just saying there, we've not really moved because earlier on today we stumbled across a group of fish. And we've kind of stayed in this same area. And we're in. This is the first fish we've had in a while. And in all fairness, I think it might be a trout. I don't think this is a grayling. But we'll see. I know it is a grayling. It's not very big, but it's a grayling. But yeah, we're just coming into the last hour of daylight, and it is round about now you expect it to kick off, so hopefully this is the first of many, or the first of a couple anyway. For being a small fish, he's putting up a right good scrap. We've had a few fish between us today. Most of them pretty small, like this guy, he's about a pound. But a couple of nicer ones in there as well. We'll have a quick look at him and I'll get right back in. Well, there we go. We did say, and I did say, he was only wee, but they're wiry little fish. Probably, in fact, no problem about it, definitely the toughest fish to hold for a photo. But stunning fish. I say it every year, in fact I say it every session, I do love them. But yeah, first fish in a wee while, so let's quickly get them back. Let's see if there's a few more. I think it's fish number 5 or 6 for me. Like I said, a lot of them have been pretty small. Oof, there he goes. Bit bigger, bit bigger. Starting to feel the cold now. This is the first proper cold session we've had this winter. And we've definitely not acclimatised yet. It's going to take a couple of sessions, I think, to get used to this. It's bloody freezing. But hey, we had some fish. A lot of small fish, which is unusual. But a couple of nice 2-pounders. Kind of low to mid 2-pound mark. I'm quite happy with mine. Gets me off the mark for the season. But yeah, it's not too long left. You see, to be honest, I'm not not complaining too much. It is a cold one. But it's been nice. And finding a new bit of the river is always nice. Especially when it produces fish. And I think we'll be coming back here. I like this. But I think we're going to fish on for about another 15-20 minutes maybe. Possibly. Try and winkle out another fish. And if we do, we'll be back with it.
I've been saying to Alex all day, I think the worm will come good. It'll come good. And it's came good. I've not landed it yet, so I shall do my best. He was okay. He got a decent fish. Alex said that wee bump just as he finished the intro. Maybe 5 or 10 minutes has passed. This doesn't feel too bad, it's swimming upstream quite a thing. Oh, but I'm telling you man, it's so cold. Days are absolutely frozen. But it feels good to be back Grayling fishing. Trotting the float down. That fin. If it's that big, but it feels, that's current. Oh, yes. Let's do. There we go. It's a nice way to end the day. Let's look at that wormlet. You see it?
Nah.
Please behave. Maybe just under £2 I reckon. But a nice way to end the night, or the day, sorry. Couple of photos for us, Alex. That's why we look forward to the winter. Keep the net behind them.
It's a little bit later than we expected, but the last knockings, last chance saloon has come good yet again.
The mics have died, so excuse the
Yeah, the audio might be a bit iffy.
a bit wheezy.
Can't bend the rod in the moon. The wee ones don't half go, don't they?
Hurry up, get it in so I can get another one.
I think he might have wrapped himself in the line, that's why he's been so difficult. Hey! There he is. Another female actually, there she is. Finally behaved herself.